There is so much at stake in this election. Think of everything that this country has endured over the last 4 years of Kamala Harris's broken leadership. Prices are up and wages down. Our borders are wide open, but we've had a lot of factories closing down. Fentanyl is available on every street corner from North Carolina to Wisconsin, but it is impossible for young Americans to find an affordable home to raise their families in. Now, Donald J. Trump represents something that so many in this country need right now, and I think it's important to recognize that we need hope in the United States of America. Hope that we can reignite this economy and bring back prosperity to American citizens. Hope that we can raise our kids in secure neighborhoods and safe streets. Hope that we can renew the patriotism that binds us as a country together, one nation under God. My friends, for a lot of us, for a lot of the people that we fight for, the American dream seems out of reach today, the most out of reach it's been in a generation. But in 75 days, we're going to save the dreams of every single American, and it will mark the beginning of the future all of us deserve, and we're going to do it together. Now, we're here to talk about national security today, and saving the American dream, let's be honest, it starts with peace. Peace in our neighborhoods, peace in our cities, and peace at the southern border. Lord willing, we bring back the leadership of Donald J. Trump. We're going to have peace all over the entire world. He did it once before, and I think he's going to do it again. Now, if we don't have safety for our families, if we don't have security for our country, we don't have anything. And I'm a firm believer that when we talk about national security starts right here at home, right here in the great state of North Carolina. And there's been no greater area where Kamala Harris has failed to deliver peace and national security than at the American southern border. It is a disgrace, my friends. I cannot believe how bad it is. Now, the media will lie to you and tell you that she was never the border czar. You heard that? Even though they all said she was the border czar for 3.5 years. And remember that as border czar, Kamala Harris has allowed a literal invasion of this country, more than 10 million illegal aliens, and she's refused to deport the people who are already here. So that makes about 25 million illegal aliens that are in this country right now. Now, our brave Border Patrol officers, they plead, they beg for her support. I was down there at the southern border and I saw it. Giant sections of President Trump's border wall sit right there, rusting, waiting to be installed, but she refuses to do her job. And you think it's bad now? If we give Kamala Harris a promotion and make her the President of the United States, the southern border is going to look like Walmart on Black Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be no good, no fun at all. Now, while she offers amnesty for the people who've broken our laws, we have a different message. President Trump and I have a different message. To all the criminal illegals who flooded across Kamala's wide open southern border, pack your bags because in 6 months, you are going home. Now, just weeks ago, I actually visited the southern border, which means that I've visited the southern border more than our borders are Kamala Harris. I saw where little girls are trafficked by the drug cartels, some of the most vile people in the world taking advantage of innocent little children and making money off of them. I met a rancher who endured violent criminals raiding his land. Just a rancher in Arizona trying to get by. And I see the desperation of families torn apart by the fentanyl and all the other poison the cartels are bringing into our country. Now, I know the hurt of that poison very personally. A lot of you know my story. I remember being a kid whose mom struggled with addiction. I remember waiting at the bedside of my mom, angry that she had taken something that she shouldn't have taken, but just praying, Lord Jesus, please let her wake up. Let her make it through this time. And we got to remember, my friends, because of Kamala Harris's border policies, way too many of our loved ones are not waking up. Way too many kids have been orphaned. Way too many grandparents are raising kids they didn't expect to raise because Kamala Harris allowed the drug cartels to wage war on this country. I think it's time to wage war on the drug cartels, and that's going to start with Donald Trump's leadership.